Capricorn, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings. Right, so this is your Valentine's reading. We are doing 2-in-1 on this. So we're doing the how does your partner feel for you around the Valentine period, or you know, just for the month. This is for those of you who maybe are thinking about a former lover, or you've got somebody in your life, or this could be somebody who you've been checking out, you've been talking to, and they're like a really good prospect for love as well. All right. So that's going to be your first reading, and then the second reading will be for singles only. Okay, so if you're single, you might be single watching this one and the other one, but the single reading is kind of looks at your love life in the next 3 months. So we're going to have a look at if you're ready for love now, and then what's coming in for love in February, what's coming in for love in March, and what's coming in for love in April. Okay, for this reading we are using one of my newest decks, which is the Bonfire Tarot by Gabby Angus West, which I really love this particular deck. I just think it's absolutely stunning. And we're also going to try and use some oracles, maybe the Romance Angels for that particular reading. For your singles reading, we're going to use the Druid Craft Tarot deck, which I'm in love with. It's just a superb deck. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Really one of my favourites at the moment. And we might use an oracle deck with that. I keep forgetting. For the Gemini and Scorpio, I said that I'd use the Oracle of the Whispers of Love. This is a new oracle deck. But I keep forgetting to use it. Ugh, can't believe that. Anyway, let's continue. Let's get on with this. Let's put these cards to the side, and what we're going to do is we're going to shuffle the cards. These are the Bonfire Tarot cards, which I'm in love with at the moment. That's so nice. And we're going to see, so who is this partner in their life right now? Who is the partner in their life right now for Capricorn? Who is Capricorn's partner or prospective partner in their life right now? Show me. In position 1. So this is position 1. In position 2, let's put this up like so a little bit here. In position 2, what are the strengths of this person? What are this person's strengths? What are this person's strengths in position 2? Okay. And in position 3, what is this person's weakness? In position 3, what is this person's weakness? Oopsie daisy. Okay. That fell out, so we'll need to use that one. In position 4, how does this person feel about Capricorn? How does this person feel for Capricorn in position 4? Okay, so that's position 4. In position 5, how does Capricorn feel for this person? Oh, hang on a minute. So that's going to have to come out. And in position 6, what are the strengths in the relationship between Capricorn and this person? What are the strengths in the relationship between Capricorn and this person in position 6? Okay. In position 7, what is the weakness in the relationship between Capricorn and this person? Okay, so that goes there. And what is the potential for a healthy and happy relationship between Capricorn and this person? What is the potential for a happy and healthy relationship between Capricorn and this person? Okay, there we go. Let's pull these in just a little bit here. And can you just give me the overall analysis of what this relationship is in position 9? And can you just show me position 10, what will be the overall outcome for this relationship over the course of February? Okay, let's have a look. So there we go. And usually for this area here, if I find that the analysis is not so good, we pull some extra cards to see how we can remedy it. And also what I tend to do is pull clarifiers as well. Pardon me, I've got a coffee, so I'll be drinking that throughout the actual reading. All the time I get these special coffees from the house shop called Whole Earth. They're caffeine free, but every time I try drinking them when I'm working, then I always find that I forget it and it goes cold. So let's have a look. Who's this person right now? Ooh, they're the Queen of Swords. When you show us the Queen of Swords, I mean, this person might be hurt at the moment. Your partner might be feeling quite hurt with the Queen of Swords, but also your Queen of Swords is somebody who is quite strict. So this is the type of person who overanalyzes or analyzes everything. When you get a Queen of Swords as well, this person might not show as much This person, I'm guessing, in terms of the relationship, is not showing as much feelings. So the Queen of Swords tends to be, she's like the King of Swords. Sometimes they don't show their feelings. Sometimes they don't tell you that they love you. Sometimes they don't, you know, with the Queen of Swords, sometimes she's not open emotionally. And it might be that you're dealing with a partner right now who's not saying all the right things, and can be sometimes a little bit snappy with the Queen of Swords energy, or maybe this person can be a little bit abrupt with the Queen of Swords energy. This person's showing as being the Queen of Swords Capricorn. You could be dealing with a Libra individual as well, male or female. She's usually Libra, Gemini, Aquarius though, if you want to broaden it a bit, male or female. But the Queen of Swords can be, she's difficult. She can be, I mean, she is, all queens and kings are loving, no matter what their suit is. But this Queen of Swords energy, she's more about, she's more about the specifics of a relationship. So if she's in something for a long time, she's more about, well, let's not bother going out tonight for something to eat. I can cook something in the house. Or, you know, she's more about, you know, I need, we need to go and get the kids clothing. She's very kind of practical, and she thinks about things. She's not emotional. She's not connected to the emotion. Neither King nor Queen of Swords are. This person might be at the moment, though, very communicative as well with you. So this person might be telling you exactly what they think and exactly how they feel, because the Queen of Swords is communicating her feelings to another individual. So this person might be communicating, but they're communicating in a very strict, very matter-of-fact way. So it might be in the relationship at the moment that this person is putting their foot down, or, you know, they're putting their orders forward and they're saying this is how this is going to be, or and that is how that is going to be, and that's it. They seem to be very blunt. Queen of Swords is very blunt. So I think right now this person is being very blunt with some of you guys with this Queen of Swords energy showing here. She doesn't always cut people out. Sometimes she does. For some of you guys, you might be, especially if you're the former lover, maybe this person cuts you out. But it's silly to say the King and Queen of Swords are all about it. They're not. Sometimes, especially her, she likes to get her point across. So you might be dealing with somebody right now who feels the need to say something to you. They feel the need to communicate something in a very abrupt, very clear, very concise way. What is this person's strength as a person? Well, their strength is the Three of Wands. I feel that this person that you're dealing with, their strength is in seeing, having a vision. I think that this person is always looking forward. They're always looking ahead, probably with the Three of Wands. And when you get the Three of Wands in a love reading as well, this is all about expanding the relationship. So this is about somebody who has a vision for what the relationship is. They've got a vision for the future. They've got a vision on how they can explore and enhance the relationship. Remember, threes are expansion. So with the Three of Wands, this person's expanding the territory above, around them. They're surveying the territory around them. They're seeing what they can do with it. This Three of Wands talks about people who like to network with others and speak with others. So I actually feel that in terms of their strengths, they're probably a really good networker, this individual that you're dealing with the Three of Wands. They probably like to be the life and soul of the party as well. I feel that this person doesn't like isolating themselves. They like to have a lot of people around them with this Three of Wands energy, because they're forever talking to people. I get the impression that this person is a little bit of an entrepreneur. This person is very motivated to do well in business, that type of thing. But also I feel that this person might be looking, and that might be why they're showing up as being the Queen of Swords, somebody who wants to get something off their chest. They want to convey and communicate something in the starkest of ways, because it might be that the strengths are that they do have a vision for your relationship and they've got a vision for the future. Now, the weakness with this partner, Capricorn, is the Seven of Wands. I feel that they are very resistant with the Seven of Wands energy. The Seven of Wands means several things. The weakness with the Seven of Wands is all about not giving in. So this can be somebody who's very stubborn. And it might be that you've got a partner here, Capricorn, who is extraordinarily stubborn with that Seven of Wands. They don't like to back down from a fight. This person might fight you all the way. It might be that you are the 6 pines or whatever they are there on this card, and you're suggesting things to this individual, but it might be that this person rejects what you have to say because they're so set in their way. And I get the impression when I look at this reading on this person, Capricorn, that you're dealing with somebody who is very headstrong, because the Seven of Wands also means to be extraordinarily headstrong. This person never backs down from a fight, never ever. They don't like to compromise. Seven of Wands is not about compromising. Seven of Wands is about rising above people and saying, I am in control, I am of importance, so you need to look to me like I'm a god. You can read this card in so many ways. But if it's the weakness with the Seven of Wands energy, this person seems to me like they are extraordinarily set in their ways with the Seven of Wands energy, and it looks like they fight back. They don't like to compromise with this Seven of Wands energy being their weakness, and it also looks like they like to have the upper hand, because the Seven of Wands is all about having the upper hand in relationships as well. So it just looks to me this person likes to have the upper hand, and that would fall kind of make sense with the Queen of Swords sitting there as well, being who they are right now. Very vocal, very open, very honest, very blunt to the point with this Queen of Swords energy. But this might be, I get the impression when I look at these cards, and I'm hoping this is a good one, that this is because maybe the partner wants to push the relationship forward, but the partner actually feels that the only way that they can push this relationship forward with you, Capricorn, is if things are done the way that they think that they should be done. So it's almost like this partner doesn't listen to your point of view, because this partner thinks that the only way that you guys are going to succeed in this relationship or have a successful relationship is by being really, really quite determined to get things done their own way. How does this person feel for you? The Moon. Tricky card is the Moon for feelings, because the Moon can mean many things. The Moon can mean that somebody has such a depth of feeling for you. There's a great deal of depth, a great deal of love with the Moon energy. There might be with the Moon energy, this person feels a very strong psychic connection. It might be that this person feels a very deep connection to you, you know, on a completely another level with the Moon energy. And sometimes the Moon can be uncertain. I'm going to clarify that card, because it can mean so many things when somebody feels something for you. It can mean emotionally they feel up and down. What do you mean by that this person feels the Moon for oopsie daisy, for Capricorn? In 2 cards, please, only in 2 cards. What do you mean that this, can you explain it to me in another way? What do you mean in 2 cards that this person feels the Moon for Capricorn? Okay, so, well, no, it's good. The Star so far. Okay, so the Star is all about hope and aspiration and wishes. No, it's good. This is good, so it's not bad. This person has a hope, aspiration and a wish in terms of this partner. This person also feels that they are destined. You're destined to be in this part, because the Star is all about your destiny as well. It's a card about alignment. So when you get the Star, it's almost like stars colliding, star-crossed lovers, that type of thing. You're meant to be, basically, with a Star card. It's not just Wheel of Fortune cards and lover cards and that type of thing. This is all about your future and your destiny as well. So it's almost like this person feels with the Star energy that you are destined with this 3 of Cups energy to be together. So I feel that there is their feelings for you with the Moon energy. It's all about them having a very strong, deep, emotional and psychic connection to you with the Moon energy. They feel something on a very, very, very strong level for you, Capricorn. But this is why they're doing this. They're so determined to have this relationship be a success that they're saying it's my way or the highway. They almost feel like they know, but that's the part of them that you probably don't like that much as well, Capricorn. The fact that they want everything their own way, you know, because that's their worst trait. Their weakness is in the 7 of Wands. They feel that they have the upper hand maybe in the relationship, being the 7 of Wands energy, and they're going to let you know this. So right now they're being very open, very honest with the Queen of Swords energy, and very, 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 I don't think they're cutting with their words, but I don't think they mince their words concerning you, because they've got a vision. Their strength is all in their vision. They have a vision for the future concerning you. What are your feelings towards them, Capricorn? The 4 of Swords. Okay, so it's almost like with the 4 of Swords, you need to take some time out. I think that your feelings are that you need, because you can see, look at her, she's in a bath and she's like, oh fucking hell, oh, it's almost like I've been at work all day. It's almost like you have a, I think that this person here, I think that what we're dealing with is somebody who is extraordinarily hard work. And it's almost like your feelings towards them with this 4 of Swords is like, oh, I just need to take a moment out. It's almost like you've just gone 10 rounds with Mike Tyson, because I get the impression that you've got somebody around you who doesn't let you in. They let you in, but they don't let you get a word in edgeways. This person says it's my way or the highway. So what they believe should be happening and how they believe the direction of this relationship should go is going to be dependent on how they say it's going to go. Because that's what she's like. Queen of Swords is like this. No, you do it like this. This is that, and I know that for a fact because my twin sister will show up as all sorts of people in the tarot, Capricorn. She'll show as a Queen of Wands when she's being vivacious, and you know, when I'm scared to do something, she'll say, no, we're going to do it. That's her Queen of Wands side. When she says to me as the Queen of Swords, no, Carol, you're going to do it this way. This is what we're arranging for your business to do. This is what we're going to do with the business. This is how we're going to push it forward in 2019, this. When she starts doing that, and when it's her way or the highway, she's this. She's that Queen of Swords. So this person here is very abrupt, and they're very, very clear in their ideas. And they're not afraid of letting you know, Capricorn, in February, that they have a clear vision, because their strength is in the visions that they have with the Three of Wands, the ideals that they hold with the Three of Wands energy showing here. But it's because their feelings are one of deepness. They've got such a deep love for you. It's unbelievable. It goes beyond everything. The Moon is probably one of the deepest love cards you can get. If this card is all about the love that somebody really feels for you, this is too deep. It's too deep. It's even stronger than the fucking devil. You know, it's a really, really... This is why I say with tarot, be careful how you interpret a tarot card. Not all... It doesn't mean that because a card's got a negative connotation that it is negative. It can mean something entirely different. This person feels such a deepness for you. It's unbelievable. But sometimes you feel the need to take a break from this individual with the Four of Swords. Because they wear you down. They really do. This person here, it almost feels like... It almost feels like, to me, Capricorn, you turned around and you said to this person, fucking take a chill pill, man. It's almost like you want this person to take a chill pill, because they are so determined to have this relationship go in a certain direction. And it's a direction that sometimes you don't necessarily agree with. What are the strengths in your relationship? Temperance. Well, it's nice. Beautiful energy. I think the strengths of this relationship is that this is a soulmate relationship. I think that your strengths are the ability to... The temperance would be compromised. That's the thing with temperance. And that is the strength in your relationship, all right? I think that with the temperance energy, this is all about patience, temperance. Because what temperance tends to do, temperance is all about preparation. Temperance is all about harmony and balance and creating those things. The Temperance card is all about education and learning, and also learning how to gain equal measurement. So I feel that the strength in this relationship is that both of you, I think, in this relationship work towards gaining equal measurement between each other. It's funny because this person actually feels that they've got the upper hand. That's their weakness. All right, this person kind of, if you look at the Seven of Wands, this person is over, so they're higher than the other things. So you can interpret this card as being somebody who feels that they're higher than others, or that they are in a better place to position to make a decision on a relationship, because these people, or these pines underneath here, almost like it's their minions here. So they feel that they hold dominion over others, and this weakness might be this point that they feel. But then the strength is the Temperance energy showing here, and I think the strength is, despite all of this, is I think that one of the good things that you can do with a partner is literally get things back into alignment. Despite the partner's behaviour, they're doing it with the best of intentions though, Capricorn. I think that this person is really doing it with the best of intentions. I don't really see any malice here for what they're doing. I just think that they want both of you to be the best. That's what I think is. If this had been different here in these energies, I would have said something different, but I don't think it is. I think that this person really just wants the best for the relationship. They want the best for you, and they want the best for themselves. But your feeling is just take a fucking chill pill on it, because I'm knackered. I just need to take a moment out. You know, this person's so on it. It's almost like, for me, it looks like this person, because their strength of feeling is for you, is the moon. It's almost like this person's afraid of losing you, Capricorn. I get the impression that this person's really scared of losing you. They don't want to lose you. But the brilliant thing is, even though you do have your little tussles, you can always bring things back into alignment in the relationship with the Temperance energy showing here. And also I feel with the Temperance energy that there is, that your souls combined are an equal match. I think that you're an equal match. I really do, with the Temperance energy. What is the weakness in your relationship though? Well, yeah, again, look, the Emperor. It's this person. It's your partner. They are too on it. They're too fucking on it. This person, Capricorn, they feel, it's almost like Emperors are too, and I'm not surprised that that came up. I'm not surprised at all, not in the least, because they were coming across as an Emperor. Seven of Wands can easily be looked at as being an Emperor card, an Emperor energy, because this is somebody who has dominion over others. They hold the higher ground. And the Emperor is the same thing. And the weakness is somebody who likes to get their own way. The Emperor. Somebody who likes to, you know, be in control and be in charge. The Emperor. And the Emperor is your partner. It's your partner who's the Queen of Swords, aka Seven of Wands, because of the Three of Wands. But they're doing it because of true, deep, deep love. That's what the purpose of it is. What in then is the likelihood of a happy, healthy relationship? The Knight of Wands is the likelihood. So how do we interpret the Knight of Wands as being the likelihood, the potential for a happy or healthy relationship? I feel that with the Knight of Wands energy, the potential is fleeting, because the Knight of Wands is fleeting, it's fast. So I feel that the Knight of Wands energy, for me, is saying that sometimes you will have this and sometimes you will not, because it's not a permanent fixture. The Knight of Wands, if I were to look at the energy of the card, it rushes. He rushes so fast. So 1 minute he's there and then next minute he's gone. Then 1 minute he's there, then next minute he's gone. So to me, the potential for a happy, healthy relationship is that this is going to always be in transit. This will not be a permanent thing, happy, healthy relationship. But it's because one of you has the upper hand and one of you feels like they've got the upper hand in the relationship, and they won't allow you to explore things for yourself in this relationship. They're not even allowing you to put your, to put your opinion in there, Capricorn. They're not allowing you to give an opinion on this relationship because they think that they know best. They feel that if they don't guide you, or it's almost like, in a way, this person treats you like a child. I get the impression that this person treats you like a child, that they don't, it's not that they don't see you, because I think that the strength with Temperance energy showing here, Temperance is all about being able to heal rifts, heal an imbalance in relationships, in situations when you get Temperance. It's all about going with the flow. So for some of you guys, the strength might be in the relationship that you are strength, that you are Temperance. You are able just to go with the flow with the Temperance energy showing here. That might be the strength, that you find it, you just go with the flow. Maybe you're just really easygoing, Capricorn, on this individual with the Temperance energy. Temperance energy might be, well, yeah, you've had a few run-ins with the partner, but you're always able to try and sedate and remedy the situation, because the Temperance card is a remedy. And it's going to remedy anything that is not well within a relationship. But the problem is, the weakness is that this person, there is no let up with them as the Emperor. They always feel that they're in the right. They always feel the need to assert themselves, to put their foot down, to hold themselves in a place of authority as if you are their subject, which is showing here with the Seven of Wands. Energy showing here, And therefore the potential for a happy, healthy relationship for the Knight of Wands energy is very much fleeting. It's not going to be a permanent fixture within your relationship, because there are times when you feel like you just need to sit this one out. With the Four of Swords energy, there are times when you feel towards this partner that you just want to retreat because of their very, very, very determined, ambitious nature in concerning the relationship, to have it in a certain direction, but it's their way or the highway. And so I think that there is no compromise with this person. Emperors do not compromise. What is the overall analysis of your relationship then? It's the Two of Wands. I feel that you are at odds with each other with the Two of Wands. I think that you're on two kind of separate paths with this Two of Wands energy showing here. All right. I think that with the Two of Wands, you guys are at kind of, what's the word? You're at something, what's the word that I'm looking for? You're at different purposes in life. I think that you're at odds and ends in life with the Two of Wands energy. I think that you're on two different paths. And what's the overall outcome then for the relationship? Let's have a look. Well, there you go. See, I just put the cards down. As you can see, Carol's Universe just puts cards down. That's all I do. You see that I don't know what they are. I haven't got a clue what comes up. I do not know. There's your outcome, the Nine of Swords. This is simply just worry. There's anxiety here. You've got somebody that loves you, but they're too dominant. And the problem with this relationship is you've got somebody who is, I'm not saying that the partner's a bully, but they're terribly, terribly forceful with their opinions. You get this Emperor and the Queen of Swords. This person is very forceful with their opinions, because the Queen of Swords is highly opinionated. So they're very forceful with their opinions, very forceful with their words. Because but it's all coming from a place of love. That's the problem. It all comes from a place of love of the partner. I want to see what you can do to remedy this in 3 cards. What can be done to remedy this situation in 3 cards? What can be done for Capricorn to remedy this situation in 3 cards? Because I just feel that with the Nine of Swords being the overall outcome, this is you guys tearing your fucking hair out. And you're like, oh, for fuck's sake, man. Let's see what can be done to remedy it. So we've got the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands is all about exploration with the Page of Wands energy. And then you've got the Knight of Coins. And the Knight of Coins is a goal. It's something that you're building. Details is the Knight of Coins. Exploration and building, Knight of Coins energy showing there. What's the next card? And the Nine of Wands as well, which is interesting. Okay, so let's break down these cards then. So we have a Nine of Wands here. And the Nine of Wands is all about the need to protect one's environment. The Nine of Wands is all about being cautious and being on guard. But it's also the card that says hold on in there and never giving up. Okay. So I think that this is about not giving up with the Nine of Wands energy on your goal with the Knight of Coins. Because the Knight of Coins is a goal that one has. And the goal is to build something for the future, which I feel that you just can't give up on with the Nine of Wands. I feel that you need to explore with this Page of Wands energy. I think that you just need to go out with this partner with the Page of Wands energy, and I would say to have some fun, because that's what the Page of Wands is. The Page of Wands is just going out, it's going cinema, it's just doing nice light-hearted things with the Page of Wands energy, okay? Because I feel that there is a determination. Remember, the Knight of Pentacles is also determined. There is a determination to hold on to what you have with the Knight of Wands. So I think that really the cards are saying, well, if you are determined with the Knight of Pentacles energy to hold on to this relationship, you've just got to keep things light with the Page of Wands. I think in a way what it's saying is you've got to be able to laugh things off, because the one characters like to laugh. That's what they're good at. Knight of Wands likes to laugh. And, you know, the potential for a healthy relationship, health and happiness is good as well with the Knight of Wands, because it's a card about exhilaration and happiness. But we're saying, what does it mean in terms of the potential? I think that this is fleeting. I think I'm going to look at the kind of the energy of the card, which is sometimes yes, sometimes no, because it's fleeting. It's not fixed. It's not a consistent thing. There's a lack of consistency with the Knight of Wands when this card shows up. So I just feel that, you know, the potential for a happy, healthy relationship is possibly going to be a little bit inconsistent with that Knight of Wands energy. But that's because the weakness is the Emperor. This person who tends to put their foot down, it's their way or the highway, which is a problem. And the way that, and also you seem to be at cross purposes with the Two of Wands energy showing there. You seem to be at different, you know, on different paths on how you manage the relationship and how you feel it should be managed, when in fact maybe how you're going to remedy this situation, Capricorn, is simply by just going out with the Page of Wands and having fun with this Page of Wands energy. All right, if you want to hold on, Knight of Coins, if you're determined with the Knight of Coins to hold on to the relationship with the Nine of Wands, then, and that's if you're determined to hold on to it. So I think it's kind of sent in, you know, showing us like a caveat. If you are determined with the Knight of Pentacles to hold on, because this is holding on to a relationship with the Nine of Wands, and this is the determination to do so with the Knight of Coins. So if you're determined to hold on to a relationship, you just got to have some fun and keep things light. There's no point in arguing with this individual. I'm not seeing much evidence of arguments, because I do feel that this strength with the Temperance energy could be also your strength, Capricorn, just being able to go with the flow. I don't see many, but I do see you needing to cool down, because your feelings are the need to retreat and withdraw from the partner, because you're just so sick and tired of this person kind of, you know, being dictatorial. And this is a dictator, is the Emperor. All right, so this person, you know, the weakness in the relationship is this person's dictatorial behavior, the need to do things, everything their way in the relationship, and very little about what is your way. And it might be the strength in a relationship is all about your understanding with the Temperance energy, because this is all about trying to gain some form of balance by trying to just put things, get things into equal measurement, all right, with the Temperance energy. So this might be your way of coping with this as well. But I do feel that the only evidence of anger I see from your point, Capricorn, is the Four of Swords. And this is where you just feel like towards the partner, I just need to retreat, I need to go away for a bit, or I need to just take a holiday, or just to go to my parents for a week or a weekend away from this dictator. Because, and I think that this, and it's going to end in this, the overall outcome is just worry with the Nine of Swords. But the way that you remedy this is, and it's only because you do sometimes want to just run away from this individual. So if you guys do, Capricorn, but the only way that you're going to remedy this is with the Knight of Coins. If you want to, if you're determined to hold on, so you got to have the intention first. And if your intention with the Knight of Coins is the determination to hold on to the relationship, you're going to have to, with the Page of Wands energy, just go out and keep this relationship as light as you possibly can. All right, just as light, just perhaps laugh certain things off. All right, because this person does feel the weakness again. The two weaknesses are coming from this individual. It was showing their weakness being the Seven of Wands. I always feel that they've got the upper hand in this. All right, with the Seven of Wands energy. And then they are also the Emperor and the weakness in the relationship, the dictator, the one who feels that they need to push their authority down your throat when you don't even want it, you know, or because they've got this vision for the relationship in the future and they need to, you know, they need to verbalize that in no uncertain terms with the Queen of Swords, because they've got this depth of feeling for you with the moon energy. And that is all about their desire, I think, with this star energy, to have a complete happy united front with the Three of Cups. So they feel that they're going to get that by implementing certain rules and regulations via the Emperor energy. But you're kind of like, just take a fucking chill pill, because we don't need to be that deep about it. I just feel like I need a break from this because you're just getting too much. This person really does get on your nerves. And I feel that, you know, the potential for happiness and health in the relationship will be, yes, up and down, fleeting. The Knight of Wands energy, sometimes it will come and sometimes it will go, okay? But the, you know, the overall analysis is you're at cross purposes in the relationship. You're on two separate paths. You want to achieve the same things, but probably in different ways with the Two of Wands, and it'll end in kind of just feeling exasperated, fed up and worried with the Nine of Swords. So the way that you're going to have to remedy that, I think, Capricorn, is simply with this Page of Wands energy. You're just going to, if you want to, you're certain that you still want, you're determined to hold on to the relationship, you're really going to have to, with this Page of Wands energy, just have some fun and just laugh the whole thing off and just try and keep things as light as possible. Because if you start getting angry, you're probably not going to change who this person is. They look very much, when you've got an Emperor, they're very set in their ways. So you're just not going to be able to change who this person is. They've done, oh, this is the way that they do things, and they've always done that. The way that you get to hold on to this relationship, if that is indeed what you want to do, is by keeping things light, which in a way means that you're going to have to really just accommodate them and probably just humour them at the same time. All right, let's get your reading for singles. And as I've mentioned, in the Druidcraft Tarot deck, my favourite, one of my favourites at the moment. So many to choose from. Okay, so we've got the Lovers card there, and we're charging that as the significator. And what we're going to have a look at now, Capricorn, is we're going to see if you're ready for love. Is Capricorn ready for love now? Is single Capricorns ready for love? Are single Capricorns ready for love? Show me in card 1. Okay, so this card will tell me whether you guys are ready for love at the moment, single people. Can you show me what will happen in love this month for Capricorn, single Capricorns? What will happen in love this month for single Capricorns? Show me. So that's love for this month, card number 2. Can you show me, please? I'm hoping that that's kind of, yeah. Can you show me what will happen in love for Capricorns in March? What's happening in love for Capricorns in March? Okay. And that's card number 2. That's for March. And show me what's happening in love for single Capricorns in April. What's happening for single Capricorns in love in April? Okay, let's have a look. So let's look here. Okay, there we go. Right, so let's move these over just a little bit, like so. Over here and here and here. All right, so we get a better view. So, are you ready for love, Capricorn, single Capricorns? I think that you are ready. Ten of Swords is kind of difficult to interpret as to whether somebody's ready or not. I would say probably for some of you guys, no, in a way, to be perfectly honest with you, because I think if this had been reversed, the reversal of the Ten of Swords says you've been hurt, but now you're overcoming it and you're healing. Whereas with the Ten of Swords, I do feel for some of you Capricorns, you're still feeling a great deal of hurt. I feel that there is a great deal of mental anguish for some of you guys with this Ten of Swords. Some of you guys might still be feeling a little bit depressed, and usually it's all about a past relationship or the effects that a past relationship have had on you. So I do actually feel that with this card here, are you ready for a relationship? I would probably say no, because the card isn't reversed, and I would only look at the card being reversed as you guys being ready for love. Even though some people might disagree with me and say, but it's a number 10, it's an ending. Not necessarily so. Remember, you've got 10 of Wands and 10 of Swords and 10 of Cups. If 10 of Cups shows up, you're going to say yeah, because you seem happy and fulfilled in your life. If the Ten of Pentacles it shows up, you're going to say yeah, because you're ready to build a relationship, or you're feeling secure and stabilised within your life. If you've got a Ten of Wands, are you ready for love? Well, no, because you might be carrying a lot of pressure on you. This could be emotional. It could be, you know, psychic. It could be mental. It could be that you've got a lot of stuff that you're dealing with in the home or at work. And it's the same thing for this. They don't show up as these energies for no reason. In the reverse, I'd have probably said yeah, but I feel that with the Ten of Swords being in the upright, it's probably a no, because I feel that some of you guys are underneath a lot of mental strain, a lot of pressure. I think that some of you guys are still feeling hurt and betrayed, probably by a past relationship, that type of thing. What's happening in February concerning love? You do have the Five of Cups, so it's still saying that you're mourning someone. Because when you get the Five of Cups showing up, Capricorn, it does show somebody who's mourning someone or something. So I feel for you singles, this is why this is showing up, because I feel that in this month, you're still mourning someone with the Five of Cups. You're still focusing on the past. You know, you've got an option to look behind you and focus on new relationships and new things. But some of you guys are really still focusing on the past with that Five of Cups energy showing there. What's happening in love in March? Let's have a look. But we do have a Page of Wands coming in, okay? So you might have some interest coming in from a younger Aries, Leo, Sagittarius individual. Some of you guys, if this isn't a person coming in, you're getting yourself out there, because the Page of Wands is all about going out and living life to the full and exploring new things. So for some of you guys, it could be that you have in March coming in a younger Aries, younger person. If it's not an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and this is somebody who's very vivacious, this is somebody who likes to have fun. This is somebody who likes to experiment. If this isn't a person, then I think this is you going out there and saying, fuck it, I can't stay like this forever. I think I'll go out and have some fun. What is April looking like in terms of love? Let's have a look. Which card is this one now? So, is that the Wheel? I'm not sure what this is. I've never been sure of what this... Just bear with me what that card is. I'm not very good at the old room and new... I think this is Temperance. It is Temperance, isn't it? The Firelight or something like that. I'm sure it's Temperance, actually. This card. Let me just check then, make sure that that's Temperance. But I'm sure that that's actually Temperance. I'll just check in my booklet. But I think that this last card is Temperance. I feel that with the Temperance energy, you're reaching a place of healing with the Temperance energy by April, because that's why I feel that this is what's going on here for some of you Capricorns, because you are still feeling hurt with the Five of Cups this month showing up here. I'm just going to get this card and see what this is, because I'm pretty sure that this is harmony and successful creative endeavor, blah 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 blah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this is, because yeah, Temperance is 14 and the next one is Death. So yeah, this is, or the Devil. Is the next one the Devil or Death? Let me just have a look at this. Ugh, why doesn't it put down what the fuck it is? Let's have a look. No, that's the Devil. The Devil is number, yeah, 15 and that's 14. So that's definitely Temperance. So yeah, we've got Temperance showing up as the month of... So this isn't, you know, this is a lot of this is to do with you overcoming something here, Capricorn. So by April, you're going to find balance again and harmony within the self. You're going to learn how to harmonise and balance out the effects of the Five of Cups showing up here. Probably by going out in March and just having a good time and exploring life and exploring what, you know, all the riches and all of the beautiful things that life has to offer. Because I do feel that some of you guys have been in the mire. Some of you guys have really been down in the dumps about somebody who hurt you. I think some of you guys are feeling depressed and that's why you're showing us not being ready right now. And because February says that you're still mourning a loss. You're mourning somebody that left or somebody that hurt you with the Five of Cups. But by March, it might be that you're being invited out. You're going out, you're doing things with friends with the Page of Wands energy showing here. Could also be that you've got a younger energetic energy and possibly a fire sign person. Doesn't have to be coming in, and it doesn't even have to be a lover. This might be a friend inviting you out and you're doing a lot of nice things in March. And therefore by April, you'll find that you're starting to heal and you're starting to feel better about yourself and just about your life in general and that type of thing. Okay, it's a really, really nice reading, but I do feel that right now this is a process that between now and April 2019, it's going to take time for you guys you singles to overcome something that really did affect you in terms of love. All right, but you're going to get there by April. You're going to be feeling absolutely wonderful. You really are. All right, that is your love reading for Valentine's. I'd like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe, Capricorn. Have a great day. If you'd like a private reading, just click on the tab above and you go straight through to my website and you can order a reading there. Love you guys very, very much. Take care, my honeys. Bye-bye, darlings. Bye-bye.